I'm going to go home and kill myself. And the kid came back with put up or shut up. That day, he told people in lunch, he had told people in his classroom, told a number of people on the bus that he was going to kill himself. Those were his words, I'm going home and I'm going to kill myself. And the bus driver said, I'll see you tomorrow, Dan. He told the bus driver, you won't see me tomorrow. The one person he knew that would do something was the last person he texted and the last person he called, his hunting friend, Matt. He knew Matt would try to call us, and he said to Matt, please don't call my mom. My mom will take me to the hospital. He was trying to keep Daniel on the phone, get his sister's attention. He was writing her notes and having her call their father, who's a friend of my husband's. And we missed the call. He came out of Michael's basketball game, and my husband Rob said, I missed a call from Cal. I'll call him when I get home. Next thing happened, literally within minutes, the same minute. So our other friend Wally calls. Now, guys don't talk to each other all the time. And Rob runs to the van, and he said Daniel's talking suicide. I called my next door neighbor, and I begged her to go over and check on him. And she walked in the door and she yelled, Daniel. And she thought she heard him say something. And she shouted out, we love you. And then she heard the shotgun blast. And I ran to his room, and the sight that I saw was horrific. It was horrific. And I remember hearing myself screaming. I couldn't feel it. And running back outside. And I could hear Michael screaming, I want my brother back. And every EMT that showed up, I begged him, please just find a pulse. I'll take him any way that I can have him. I've played a million scenarios over in my head what I would do if I was there 30 minutes earlier. Knowing what I know now, I would just wrap him in my arms and just beg him and tell him how much he means to so many people. Because so many people have talked to us since he died. They've sent us letters. I received letters from kids his age. I just wish he knew how much he meant to so many people. He did matter. He does matter. His book bag with his books still right on the bench where he left it that day. We will never recover from this. Never. When somebody tells you that they are going to kill themselves or they're going to do harm, do something, tell somebody, give them their 15 minutes, validate them. Because everybody needs to be validated. When you know there's somebody being bullied, don't be a bystander. You are just as guilty as the bullies when you stand by and do nothing. You see that you do something about it. You don't want to intervene, then you talk to an adult. And you talk to an adult until somebody does something.
Local man is trying to turn the tide, not just in Central Florida, but across the country.
If we can save the life of one kid here, Father, this is all worth it.
It starts with a prayer and ends with tears. Mark Miro is on a mission to save lives, one school, one student at a time.
It's a tragedy when kids treat each other today. Words don't just hurt, they can kill.
How do you stop that? Mark what he calls America's #1 anti-bullying program. I watched it and can see why.
Nobody has the right to put their hands on you. Nobody has the right to cyberbully you. Nobody has the right to belittle you day after day, week after week, and some even year after year.
Nero, who made millions as a pro wrestler, has a unique way of reaching this age group, an age group called the toughest by motivational speakers.
I got friends that are inspirational speakers, and they said I will not speak to high school or middle school.
Mark says he gets countless emails, tweets, and texts after his now more than 650 talks to 500,000 kids.
What I would do to sit next to her today, what I would do.
We witnessed tears flowing, and they kept flowing, even after the 70-minute program. Clearly, Mark Nero is hitting the mark and helping.
We want to get kids home.
That's one man who was passionate about what you guys are writing. He really seems to be making it happen.
Mr. Mark Nero is an inspirational force to anyone who watches one of his presentations.
My mom would be at all my sporting events. Let's say I was playing football. My mother would be on the sidelines, and let's see the action on the field where my father would run along with like, Mom, get him! I'm like, oh my gosh.
Dear Daddy, I just wanted to thank you for looking after me so well, even though I'm not yet born. I know you already try harder than Superman. You don't even let Mommy eat sushi. But I need to ask you a favor. Warning. It's about boys. Because, you see, I will be born a girl, which means that by the time I'm 14, the boys in my class will have called me a whore, a bitch, a cunt, and many other things. It's just for fun, of course. Something boys do. So you won't worry. And I understand that. Perhaps you did the same when you were young, trying to impress some of the other boys. I'm sure you didn't mean anything violent. Still, some of the people won't get the joke. And funnily enough, it isn't any of the girls. It's some of the boys. So by the time I turned 16, a couple of the boys will have snuck their hands down my pants while I'm so drunk I can't even stand straight. And although I say no, they just laugh. It's funny, right? If you saw me, Daddy, you would be so ashamed. Because I'm wasted. No wonder I'm raped when I'm 21. 21 and on my way home in a taxi driven by the son of a guy you went swimming with every Wednesday. The guy who always told insulting jokes. But they were, of course, only jokes. So you laughed. Had you known that his son would end up raping me, you would have told him to get grip. But how could you know? He was just a boy, telling weird jokes. And in any case, it wasn't your business. He was just being nice. But his son, raised on these jokes, becomes my business. Then finally, I meet Mr. Perfect. And you're so happy for me, Daddy, because he really adores me. And he's smart, with a great job, and all through the winter he goes cross-country skiing 3 times a week, just like him. But one day he stops being Mr. Perfect. And I don't know why. Wait, am I overreacting? One thing I do know, I'm not the victim type. I'm raised to be a strong and independent woman. But one night is just still too much for him, with work and the in-laws and the wedding coming up. So he calls me a whore, just like you called a girl in middle school a whore once. Then another day, he hits me. I mean, I'm way out of line. I can really be a bitch sometimes. But we're still the world's greatest couple, and I'm so confused because I love him and I hate him, and I'm not sure if I really did do something wrong. And then one day he almost kills me. It all goes black. Even though I have a fantastic job, I'm loved by my friends and family, I'm well brought up, and nobody saw this coming. Dear Daddy, this is the favor I want to ask. One thing always leads to another. So please stop it before it gets a chance to begin. Don't let my brothers call girls whores, because they're not. And one day some little boy might think it's true. Don't expect me to make jokes from weird guys like fools, or even friends, because behind every joke there is always some truth. Dear Daddy, I know you will protect me from lions, tigers, guns, cars, and even sushi without even thinking about the danger to human life. But dear Daddy, I will be born a girl. Please do everything you can so that that won't stay the greatest danger of all.
Text to speech unavailable.
Ano mga po?
Text to speech unavailable.
Oh, me.